Let's talk about the day that Michael Brown Jr. was shot and killed. Mm-hmm. Where were you, and when and how did you get the news?
I was in Kansas City with my mom. Mom, do you want to come up here? Because I feel like all these stories are just going to be you and me. She said, next time. We'll work on it next time. So we were in Kansas City, and we went together as kind of a mini vacation. My mother went to William Jewell College, so it was right by Kansas City. And I was asked to speak at a conference for girls, high school age girls. And my keynote was all about confidence and leadership, commitment. And I stood in front of them and told them that we needed them to work hard today so that they could be leaders for tomorrow. This was my platform. So later on that evening, we went home, we went to the hotel rather, kind of relaxed. The plan the next day was to go to all of her old haunts, to get some Gates barbecue, to go to the campus and do all the fun things. But I got on Instagram and I saw a picture of a man in a sleeveless tank top standing on the street holding a cardboard sign that said, "The Ferguson Police Department just killed my unarmed son." It was Michael Brown Jr.'s stepdad. And I started flipping the channels on the TV. Nobody was talking about it. So I did what millennials know to do when we need the news. I got on Twitter. And sure enough, Twitter was talking about it, specifically young black folks from this community who had gone outside to demand answers. And so suddenly I was starting to see these images of more people with cardboard signs. I started to see people lined up and down Canfield Drive. The next morning I saw a picture that was taken by the Post-Dispatch of peaceful, frustrated, but peaceful black protesters standing face to face with police officers and German shepherds. And if you had put that picture in black and white, you would have thought it was 1964 instead of 2014. And I woke my mother up, it was early in the morning, I said, "Look, I don't exactly understand fully what's happening, we have to go home." And she was like, is there a meeting? Is there, what exactly are we going home for? I said, "I don't know, but I can't be here." And I couldn't be there because I felt this terrible pain in my stomach realizing that I had lied to every one of those girls that I had spoken to. Because I told them that they needed to work hard today to be leaders for tomorrow, but this moment was calling for their leadership right now, right? Like the history was calling for their leadership, their voice, their courage right now. And in order to pay for the sin of telling them that lie, I had to go home. So it was August 10th that morning. I found out that there was going to be a vigil in front of the Ferguson Police Department. I made it right at the end of the vigil, but the vigil turned into a protest. And so folks started to sit in the streets, and I'm still trying to survey the space. So I go to the Aldi's. All my Ferguson protesters, y'all know exactly which Aldi's I'm talking about. There's an Aldi's right around the corner from the police department. So I went to Aldi's, I bought a bunch of water, because I'm like trying to figure out exactly what's going on. But I know if people are sitting in the street, then they need to stay hydrated, because who knows how long we'll be here. And that day I took video because I just wanted to bear witness. I wanted to make sure that people didn't mistake what was happening in this place. That this is not a group of undisciplined, angry people. That this is a group of very disciplined, angry people. And I watched a young woman very clearly explain to the former deputy police chief of Ferguson exactly why folks were so angry. Because she said it's never you or the folks who look like you that end up in this situation. It's always me, it's my brothers, it's my uncles, it's my aunts. And so you have to understand why I don't have regard for that uniform, because that uniform doesn't have any regard for me. And he quieted himself, he stepped back, he stood next to me, and I said, "Why did you bring out German shepherds in a black community, knowing the history of degradation and harm?" And he looked at me and he said, "Well, did anybody die?" And I thought to myself, if that is your standard, that's exactly why we have to be out here. And actually, somebody did die. His name's Michael Brown Jr. And we're not going home until A, we've got answers about that, and B, that there are no more Michael Brown Jr.'s. Someone asked me to go inside to have a meeting with some community leaders and the police chief. I said, "No, I'm gonna stay out here with the people, because there's nothing that police chief can tell me that's going to be relevant to the work that needs to be done." So that was my first day in protest in what became the Ferguson Uprising. I was out there with thousands of other people who are never on the radio, who never get asked to do events like this, but who are and will always be a critical factor in the fabric of this country, reminding each one of us of our responsibility and our duty as citizens. I heard Stephen Brown, who's a professor at SLU, say that young people in Ferguson saved American democracy because folks were asleep. Folks thought when we got a black guy in the White House, and that St. Louis was a place where everything was fine. That folks stayed in their corners, nobody ever really got in conflict, and everybody got along. But what occurred in Ferguson was a revealing of who we've been for a very long time. And I am deeply privileged to have been not only a part of that moment, but have witnessed the creation of a movement that we have seen ripple across this entire country.